Originally came up here in 1999, and we're from New Jersey. We looked at properties and we fell in love with this one. Ken was a contractor, so mind you, the place, both the house and the buildings needed a lot of work.
We happened to see an ad in a local penny saver, and we came up and looked at some properties. And I don't know, it was just kind of like, this is one of the places we fell in love with. And then, of course, this place was a wreck. You know, it was really run down, and we put a lot of work into it.
Originally put in 1,200 grapes, and they were all by hand. So everything was hand planted. That wasn't enough, so then we put in more and more, and then we were up to, a couple thousand, and it just kind of one thing led to another.
I started making wine when I was 6 years old. And I was not actually I was the gopher. It was my father and my grandfather. Winemaking is an art, and some people make it a little bit more difficult than it should be. Winemaking is actually quite easy. It's just producing a product that people are going to drink is the bottom line, and then the thing is trying to maintain some sort of consistency year after year with it.
Our tagline, Escape from the Normal, really came from, we were escaping from New Jersey and escaping from, what we knew down there. And we were coming up to something totally, different. Typically in our wines, we try and keep them as natural as possible. People will say the strawberry isn't red, like our strawberry wine isn't red. Well, it's not red because we didn't put artificial dyes in it.
And the way we got the name Hummingbird Hills was we have a tremendous amount of hummingbirds here. And it was one day on the porch, after working out in the fields, I was sitting out there having a glass of wine, and we have a hummingbird feeder, and the hummingbird came right up to my face. And I just, like a little light bulb went off in my head. And my grandmother made elderberry wine many years ago. When we were kids, if you were getting sick, she would give you a glass of it. Hers is very dry and medicinal. Ours is a little bit more lighter and lightly sweet. But that's her original recipe. My father sent me an old cigar box with all his recipes, my grandfather's recipes in there. So it's kind of like they're all handwritten, and I use some of them. Some of them are a little out there, but I don't think people want to drink goldenrod wine. We got into this business so that we wanted to create a product that we made ourselves. But it's absolutely amazing sometimes some of the people that come in here and taste some of this stuff, and they see the smile on their face. They're like, "What the heck is this?" And that's what I like. I like that.
When you go to the smaller wineries, the family wineries, when you walk in and you feel like you're sitting in their living room, and we've heard that so many times that people feel like they're just coming in, they're coming home, and they're just sitting and having a glass of wine with you.
But I don't know, I think it's just one of the things you got to have a passion for it. And the same as any other farmer. But ours is a little bit more different because we make wine.